Right. So from here, Masubarachi and reverse. Okay, so those watching on YouTube, just remember that you are participating in an intermediate / advanced level class. So if you are a beginner, then I strongly recommend that you do not participate. Also, only participate if you're feeling well and also if you have enough space around you. So you are just watching in on a live Zoom class. So let's get started, shall we? So from here, just get umbrella, yoi, right leg back and block. Ich. From here, just crone yoi, and forward, here's a gamangari. Ich. Knee kick, land forward. Knee. And now backwards. Ich. Keep those hands still. Knee. And forward. Ich. Keep those hands up. Knee. That's it. And back. Ich. Knee. Good. So one count, do 2 forward and then 2 back. Ich. 1, 2, and then backwards. Excellent. Now do the same with Kingari, green kick. Ich. Land. Good. And backwards. That's it. And again, knee. Keep those arms as still as you can. Don't move those arms. That's it. Okay, now knee on, double green kick. Ich. Kick, kick, land. Holding those arms nice and still, and backwards. Excellent, spot on. And now 3 kicks, sambon, ich. And again. Good, and backwards. 1, 2, 3. And backwards once more. Excellent, okay, coming forward, chudan maigiri, all one count, ich. So 2 forward, and 2 backwards. Good. That's it. And again, knee. Those legs nice and warm. And backwards. Make sure you're lifting that knee up, driving that forward. Once more. Ich. Forward. Forward. Keep that head nice and still. Good. Okay, now one count. You do a set of knee kicks, set of groin kicks, and a set of maigiris. Ich. So 4 of each one, backwards, that's it, and now groin, and backwards, that's it, and chudan maigiri, and backwards. Good. Okay, a little bit faster now, just make sure you're locking that stance out in between. Oh, Holly's run off. Ready? Ich. So 2 knee kicks, forward, 2 backwards, and then 2 kingaris. That's it, and 2 backwards, and 2 maigaris, and 2 backwards. Excellent. And yame. Right, just want to quickly change the setting on my computer. 1 sec. Okay. Right, okay, so now let's make these kicks a little bit harder. From here, we're going to start merging them together. So you're going to do maigiri, same leg, maiken setsugiri. Yeah? So we're just going to do that. Maigiri, same leg, maiken setsugiri, up and then forward. So just make sure you've got a bit of space to the side of you. So that maiken setsugiri aiming at knee level from to straight across the head. Ich, forward, kick and land. And again, knee, and now backwards, maigiri, kansetsugiri, and back, maigiri, kansetsugiri. Okay? Right, a little bit faster now. Ich, 1, 2, land, 1, 2, looking sideways on that maiken setsugiri. Excellent, well done. Okay, now we're going to change it to maigiri, maiken setsugiri, chudan yokugiri, okay? Ich, maigiri, kansetsugiri, yokugiri, land forward. And again, maigiri, maiken setsugiri, yokugiri. And backwards. One more. Good. Okay, a little bit faster now. Try and get that strong, explosive kick out. Ich. And backwards. Not bad, not bad. Right. From here, we're going to add on a moshigiri. So we're going to do the moshigiri straight. So it's maigiri, meiken setsugiri. Chudan yokogiri, moshigiri, land forward. I tell you what, we'll do that mosh. Just do it at body level. So it's a chudan moshigiri. Okay. If you're struggling for space around you, then maybe cut out some of these techniques. Okay. Nick, you're right, Nick. Maybe don't do this whole combination. So it's leg day today, by the way, mate. So if you cut out a couple of techniques just to get warmed up, ready? So the rest of us, ich, maigiri, meiken setsugiri, chudan yokogiri, moshigiri, and forward. And again, maigiri, meiken setsugiri, yokogiri, moshigiri, forward. Now do the same going backwards. Maigiri, meiken setsugiri, yokogiri, moshigiri, and back. Forward, stamp, side kick, roundhouse kick, and back. Good. Right, let's do that again. Okay. Those who just joined, if you come forward, just moshigiri coming forward, just to warm your legs up. Yeah. So if you just do that, just to get your legs nice and warm. The rest of us, if we just carry on with that combination, ich, forward, stamp, side, wash, forward, stamp, side, wash, and then two backwards, forward, stamp, side, wash and back, forward, stamp, side kick, moshigiri, and backwards. Good, excellent. Now from here, I want you all just to come forward, knee on moshigiri, both chudan, But imagine there's a vertical line in front of you, and your knee does not go past that line. So try your best to hold that knee back on that double wash. It may go past slightly, but do your best to try and hold that knee back. Okay? So from here, knee on, chudan wash. Ich. And again. So one count, two forward, and then two backwards. Good. And again, knee. Two forward, and two backwards. Excellent. Now we're going to do a single jodan moshigiri. Two forward, two back. Ich. To the head, and backwards. Pop that kick. Pop that kick. Excellent. Knee. Kick. Backwards. Good. Well done. Right. This time, maigiri, jodan moshigiri. If you're still not fully warmed up, then take that mosh a bit lower. If you are feeling warmed up, chudan maigiri, jodan moshigiri. Ich. Two forward and two backwards. Good. And again, knee. Kick, land, backwards. Excellent. And yum. Forward in your way. So just to understand the difference of hand position, when we're doing that straight kick, that maigiri, a kingiri, hizagamigiri, the arms stay there. But when we turn it into a moshigiri, we're going to bring that hand to the side. So remember, when I'm kicking straight on the maigiri, my arms stay there. When I push the hip for the mawash, that's when we get that separation, okay? So just make sure you try and control that arm movement. I'm seeing a few of these happening where that backhand's dropping. Try and hold that backhand. So it's almost, well, I have it so it's touching my gi. So from there, my hands are forward, and then the backhand, as I push that hip, that backhand touches the gi from that kick, and then I land it nice and straight, okay? Right, so once more, chudan maigiri, jodan moshigiri, two forward, two back. Starting Zen Kusagachi, Koronyue, ich, and land. Backwards, straight turn. Excellent. And again, knee. And back. Good. Excellent. Okay, this time, chudan maigiri, chudan moshigiri, jodan moshigiri. Chudan maigiri, chudan moshigiri, jodan moshigiri. Ich. 2 forward, whoop, and 2 backwards. Good, and again, knee. That's it, and backwards. Excellent. Okay. Have you all got space for a yokogiri? Can you all do if we do 2, should become a yokogiri. So 1, 2, 2 of those. You got enough space for that? Yeah? Getting a few people nodding. On YouTube, if you can't find space, pause it and go outside. Right, for the rest of us, if we adopt that kiberachi, now remember, every time you do this, you're going to end up drifting back slightly. So to compensate, every so often, just shuffle forward. Okay? Shudakomi, Chudan Yokogiri. 2 forward, 2 back. Ach. That's it, and 2 backwards. Turn. Good. Knee. And backwards. So now we're stretching. This time when you're doing the kick, instead of holding it there like a wash, as we kick, this arm is pulling to the side, nice and tight. Ach. And again. And the other side. Good. Okay, now we're going to do Maikan Setsugiri and then Chudan Yokogiri. Okay? Ach. 1, 2. And again, 1, 2. So you get definite tuck in between. Other side. 1, 2. And again, 1, 2. Good. Right. A little bit faster. Ach. Other side. Good. And now Shudakomi, if you're feeling up to it, Shudakomi Jodan Yokogiri, taking it up to the head. Ach. 2 forward. And the other side. Good. Knee. Other side. Good. And once more. Sun. Other side. And yama. Straighten. Forward and your way. And tidy up. Good. Excellent. Starting to feel it now. Okay. So we've practiced our combinations doing them in a basic stance, and now we're going to transfer it into a fighting stance. So the main difference is our weight distribution. When we're doing it in Senkutsu, actually, obviously our hips weight is predominantly forward. Doing it from a fighting stance, our weight starts central. Okay, so that's the main difference. So therefore, we can easily land back into position, or land forward, or we can break out. So because we're in a neutral position to begin with, we can easily change the way that we're landing, okay? So what we're going to do, if you all just go left leg forward in a fighting stance, on the count we're going to skip up, Momoshigiri and back, just to get into it, ready? Ich, just chew down, knee, san, shi, go, rook, get that again, sich, turn the hip, ach, ka, good, ja, and change for the other side, ich, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, ach, ka, ja. Good. Okay, so like I was saying before about controlling where we're landing, this time on one count, 1, 2, and then from here, 1, land forward. Yeah? So that's one count. One count, we go there, and then land forward. Yeah? So we're just adjusting that slightly, but remember, we're adjusting the movement by driving the hip forward as opposed to leaning forward, okay? So 1 count, skip up, motion back, skip up, motion and forward. Ich. Knee. Good, and just turn, malte, turn. Now do it the other way. Ich. Knee. More wash back, more wash forward, and malte. Good. A little bit faster now. Ich. Wash forward. Knee. Make sure you can fit in 2 sets. And malte, turn. Ich. More wash back, more wash and forward. Knee. Malte. Good. Okay. So now we're just going to add the breakout to it. So from here, more wash, lean forward, breakout, and reset back. Okay. So from that landing forward, more wash, land forward, skip up a 3rd time, land, and break the line, and then just reset back. Yeah. Ready? On the count. Ich. More wash line back. More wash line forward. More wash line break. And now just shuffle back a little bit. I want to do it 3 times. Okay, so if you need to move back between each one, then do so. Knee. And reset. That's it. Sun. Good. Okay, change feet. Same on the other leg, same on the other leg. Ich, more wash, back, more wash, forward, more wash, break. Good, excellent, well done. Knee, more wash, back, more wash, forward, more wash, break. Good, I can see you're there, really good, well done. One more, sun. Excellent, okay, change feet. So, keeping that formula exactly the same. Oh, I forgot to say, did I say before it's leg day? Yeah, oh I did, oh good. Some of them are like, why haven't we done a punch yet? So, this time, that formula remains the same. Kick, land back, kick, land forward, kick, land breakout. But, the first kick is a chudan wash. The second kick is a jodan wash. And the 3rd kick is knee on moshigari, body head. Okay, so on the count. Ich, it's chudan, jodan, chudan, jodan, break, and then reset. Good. So just reset back a little bit if you need to, so you've got enough space for the upcoming counts. Knee, wash, jodan, chudan, jodan, break. Sun. Good, there we go. She. That's it. And go. Excellent. Right, change legs. Woo! Starting to feel it now. Right, let's even you up. Let's balance this out. Ich. Good. Knee. Nah. Forgot what I was doing. Side. Chudan. Jodan. Knee on. Break. She. That's it. And one last set now. One last set. Holding that arm position still. Go. Good, excellent. Oh, okay. So, with that, formula remains the same, but the kicks are going to change. The kicks are going to change. So we need to think how we're going to move, because now we're going to change it to a yokogari. So think, we're not stepping up, we're stepping through, we're stepping behind. Chudan. Jodan, chudan, jodan, and break, okay? Not here, there. So I'm pushing that through, okay? Chudan, land back, Shoulda called me Jodan. Shoulda called me Chudan Jodan. Break the line. Ready? Woo. And the higher grades, I forgot to say this, if you want to, change that last one to Shudamoshigari, okay? So if you want to make that last one a Shumosh and break out, then by all means do so. Otherwise, we'll stick with the Yokogaris. Ready? On the count. Ich, Yoko Chudan, Jodan, Chudan Jodan break. Excellent, well done, spot on. Knee. That's it. San, Chudan, Jodan, Lang. Good. She, body, head, body, head, break. And last one, go. Okay, change legs. Trying to see, every so often I'll try and glance over and see how you get on, but it seems like everyone's doing this right, so well done guys, excellent work. Right, same on the other leg now, ready? Break and reset. Knee. Jodan. Chudan, Jodan, break. Back. San. Chudan. Jodan. Chudan, Jodan. She. And last one. Last one. Go. Good. And the yame. Okay. Right, so listen out for a sec. Ah. Okay. You can feel that, can't you? This is the difference when normally I'm at the front counting, whereas now I've got to join in. Oh, getting fit. Right. Okay, so this time what I want you to do is I want you to do a combination. Now you can incorporate your arms if you want to, but I want you to do like a defensive combination, i.e. you maybe hit and move back. Then we'll do an offensive combination. Maybe you racket the Shumosh Kazami Getman forward, okay? So the first one has to incorporate blocks. So it's that movement back, like we've been practicing with this movement. The second combination that follows, I want you to do it leaning forwards, okay? Does that make sense? So first count, any defensive fighting combination, and then the second count is any offensive fighting combination, right? So in that fighting stance, ready? So the defensive one, you can still include a counter attack, okay, but it's predominantly a defensive movement, ready? So on the count, ich, and now an aggressive, an attacking one, knee, good, and now defensive, ich, and now offensive, knee, good, defensive, ich, and offensive, knee. Excellent. Right, change feet. Don't worry, if you end up doing a couple of random weird moves, don't worry, that's fine, okay? It's just trying to get your head around imagining someone attacking you. Right, so now, a defensive one. Ich. And now offensive, knee. Defensive, ich. Offensive, knee. And one more, ready? Defensive, ich. And offensive, knee. Good, and yummy. Reset back. So the trick with doing that is rather than, it's slippery here now, The trick with doing this is rather than trying to just think of different blocks, it's trying to visualize someone hitting you in different areas. So when I'm stood there, I don't think of what block have I not done? I'm standing there thinking, right, imagine I'm getting hit in the face. So I block that technique, okay? Next one, imagine I go to punch him and he hits me in the body. Okay, so I'm trying to visualize the person attacking me as opposed to just throwing out random techniques. And that should be your same thought process when you're doing your katas. Exactly the same. You're not thinking of what move comes next, you're thinking, someone's kicking me. Right, I'm going to push him back and punch him. Okay, and that will help get that core strength behind those techniques. Yeah? Sweet. Right. Okay. From here, all we're going to do, just to loosen out, especially my grip here, just to loosen out, on the count, I want you to do any kick. So any kick you want, and the height, again, is up to you. But it has to be off the front leg, okay? So whether that means stepping up and kicking, moving back and kicking, I don't care. But it's got to be off the front leg, ready? So in that fighting stance, so left leg forward, left leg kicks. Ich. Nice and relaxed. Knee. Sen. Shi. Go. It doesn't matter if you do the same one twice. Rook. H. H. Go. Jo. And the same on the other leg. Change feet. H. Just that front leg. Knee. Sen. Shi. Go. Rook. H. H. Go. Jo. And change legs. Now do exactly the same with the back leg, the rear leg, okay? But every time you kick, you're going to land back, okay? You're going to land back into position. Off the rear leg. Ich. Knee, nice and relaxed. Sen. Shi. Go. Rook. H. H. Go. Jo. Good. Change feet. Excellent. Last set. Ich. Knee. Sen. Shi. Go. Rook. H. H. Go. Jo. And yummy. Excellent, well done. So to those on YouTube, make sure you have a proper stretch out. I'm not going to stretch you out now, but make sure you have a proper stretch out. Also check out the other videos that we have online. If you haven't already, subscribe and please like. Let's do it, actually. Yes.